Edgar would never. She stopped abruptly. No, this was something Edgar would do. He was as stubborn as she was, and he delighted in thwarting her plans. I refuse to accept this union, she said coldly. Alessandra Barrett is not worthy of bearing the Collins name. There is nothing to be done, Heather countered. Edgar is married now. He is stubborn, Your Grace. He will not dissolve his marriage simply because you demand it. We ought to congratulate him and move forward. Priscilla smacked the fan from Heather's hand. At that moment, she could not help but blame the woman in front of her. If Heather had been more determined, more strategic, this entire catastrophe could have been avoided. I may not control Edgar, but I can be rid of this Alessandra Barrett, Priscilla declared. Mark my words, she will not last in my son's household. Do not despair, Heather. Your time has not yet passed. A slow, satisfied smile spread across her lips. Edgar did not know what was best for him, but fortunately, she did. He would thank her in time. Get out of my sight, she ordered the messenger. The man had delivered nothing but ill tidings, and she had no patience for his presence any longer. I shall send word to your mother at once, Priscilla informed Heather. The three of us will return to Lockwood immediately. I refuse to surrender your future so easily, and I am certain your mother will agree. She cupped Heather's face with both hands. A duchess's title is within your reach. Do not squander this opportunity. You will make me proud, will you not? Heather hesitated. She wanted nothing more than to abandon this hopeless pursuit. But displeasing Priscilla would mean social ruin, not just for her, but for her mother as well. I will, she said quietly. I will make you proud. Excellent. I can always count on you. Priscilla released her, already dismissing her with a flick of her wrist. Go home and pack. We cannot waste another moment in this wretched town while my son remains ensnared by that woman. Goodbye, Lady Collins, Heather murmured, executing a polite curtsy before retreating. She could only hope that Edgar would put an end to his mother's meddling before she was forced to waste any more of her youth. I must speak to my father about how suffocating this has become, she thought. Meanwhile, Priscilla's thoughts were already in Lockwood. Her bags would be packed within the hour, and she would be at Edgar's doorstep by nightfall. Nothing would prevent her from putting an end to this farce of a marriage. She retrieved the fallen fan and began fanning herself once more. Her gaze swept the landscape of Whitetown one last time before she stood. I am never returning to this dreadful place, she vowed. Her rightful position was in Lockwood, near Edgar, where she could correct his mistakes. She would never allow him to make such a foolish decision again, and if she had to arrange his future herself, so be it. Gathering the hem of her gown, she strode inside. Frederick! Where is Frederick? She called, her voice sharp with urgency. Summon him to my chamber at once. Your Grace, I am already here, the butler answered, stepping into view. How may I assist you? Order the servants to prepare my carriage immediately. Instruct my maid to pack my dresses and enough belongings for a month. Once I have departed, you are to pack the remainder of my possessions and send them after me. I will write with further instructions upon my arrival. Is the Duke of Lockwood unwell? Shall I send word to his uncle? Priscilla's eyes gleamed with ruthless determination. No, I do not need Percy's help. I, and I alone, am going to save my son, she declared.
Wait, that's not the end. You've just had a free taste. Now get the full story on the Pocket FM app, link in description. Check out our next video and playlist, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.